All right, everybody, let's get this started. You guys ready for some awards? That's what we came here for. I hope that you enjoyed your dinner and seeing all of the fun tweets and photos over on the social hub there. The theme of tonight's award ceremony is Propelling Technology Excellence. Each of this year's Tech 50 finalists is propelling technology excellence in a distinct way. They're solving the hard problems facing us locally, nationally, and globally. They are turning challenges into opportunities. They are creating new technologies to enhance our lives, and they're creating jobs in our region. They are truly defining how we propel technology excellence.
What are we doing to propel technology excellence?
We're recruiting some of the best and brightest from around the world.
We're really trying to hone in on our user experience.
We've brought a lot of our best practices that we've honed, and we're bringing them to Pittsburgh manufacturing companies.
We are very excited about the opportunity that we have to improve healthcare, not only for the patients, but the healthcare system.
By leveraging really smart and really engaged team members.
Trying to create an environment that promotes creativity, innovation, and individual ownership along with teamwork.
When you put yourself in a position of fun, your mind is open up to collecting ideas.
From day one, our technology has really been driven by client needs and by market demand, and that's what's really exciting about the work that we do here.
We're using technology to create more instances of learning.
To explore the edge of what's possible. To be an active contributor in the local entrepreneurship and technology community.
To deliver world-class products.
And now we've been able to break through and make Pittsburgh something that could be recognized.
Whether that's propelling excellence or not, I don't know, but it's certainly propelling technology.
Please welcome to the stage Pete DeComo, member of the Pittsburgh Technology Council's Board of Directors, Executive Committee, and Chairman and CEO of A-Lung Technologies.
Good evening, everyone. Please continue to drink your coffee, enjoy your cheesecake. It's a pleasure to be here with you tonight. First and foremost, let's have a big round of applause for Audrey Russo and the entire technology team for putting this all together. Wonderful. Well, you're all looking very techy out there tonight, and it's a pleasure to be here with you this evening. And I want to share the gratitude of the Pittsburgh Technology Council Board and all of the employees, to all of you in attendance this evening, for all of your support. This event would not be possible without you, and you should all give yourselves a round of applause for being here tonight. So I'm sure you're all concerned about the fake news you hear every day on TV. Let me assure you there's no fake news here tonight. These companies are real, the people are real, the technologies are real. We're here to celebrate their hard work and accomplishments and of all of these finalist companies. As we saw in the video, each is propelling technology excellence in Pittsburgh and beyond. The technology and products being developed right here in the Pittsburgh region matter, and they put Pittsburgh on the map. We should be proud of these accomplishments that happen right here in the center of technology excellence that Pittsburgh has become. So on behalf of the Pittsburgh Technology Council's Board of Directors, I would like to congratulate each of this year's finalists. You should all be very proud to be included in this year's Tech 50. Let's give them all a round of applause. So it's now time to learn more about all of these accomplishments and meet the year's Tech 50 finalist companies. So let's get the show started. Thank you all very much.
If you're the CEO, you're the person that's setting the direction, the vision of your company. And at the end of the day, you certainly do this with all of your employees because you operate a team and you're that team's leader. But at the end of the day, the CEO makes decisions about that company. So the CEO of the Year Award is pretty special, and we're happy to support that.
CEO of the Year, Luis Bonan, Duolingo.
Duolingo is a free way to learn languages. We have a website, we have apps. It is the most popular way to learn languages in the world. One of the big missions for Duolingo has always been to give language education for free. Of course, we're also a for-profit company, so we need to figure out how to make money. Over the last year, our revenue has grown by a factor of 25. It's a challenge to make this much money. I mean, we're making tens of millions of dollars without forcing users to pay, and I consider that as a great accomplishment and a personal challenge.
Jim Gillespie, Gray Matter.
At Gray Matter, we transform operations and empower people. And over the past year, I've been actively involved in recruiting some really great people to join us. One of the things we're proud of is Gray Matter was recently named one of Inc.'s best places to work. We really look at it as a fulfillment of our original vision. We took a leap of faith a long time ago, really based on this industrial Internet of Things, and it took a while for that to come to fruition, but it's really exciting to see it happen now.
Nathan Martin, Deep Local.
Deep Local is an innovation studio. We call ourselves that because there's no real good name to describe what we do. We work mostly in advertising, but we also do some product innovation work. This year, the most significant change for Deep Local is we've been fully acquired by WPP, which is the largest advertising holding company globally, opening us up to global clients and senior global clients, including CEOs of some of the largest businesses. For us, it's a really great investment both in us and in the city, and a testament to what we've been able to build here. My job's been doing that without losing staff, negotiating a deal that allowed us to exist on our own terms.
Ted Teal, Touchdown.
Touchdown is almost 20 years old, but I like to call it a 20-year-old startup. We make technology to improve the quality of life of seniors when they live in senior living communities. And we spent a lot of time thinking about how to make the company a better place. And as a result, the last 2 years have been the most profitable 2 years in the history of the company. A lot of it begins with mentoring. What I get out of it is a lot of joy, because there's nothing that makes me happier than to help someone grow and develop in their careers.
Jessica Tribus, Sim Coach Games.
I founded the company because I thought that video games could change lives. I get most passionate about the individual problem. Millions of folks in this country really just don't know what they want to do. They have skills. We just need to find out more about what they're good at. I have the best job because we made a vision of using video games to solve real-world problems a reality, and that's cool.
Please welcome to the stage David Klasnick, Executive Vice President of PNC Financial Services.
Well, thank you, and on behalf of all my colleagues at PNC, we're so excited to see over 700 people here this evening. Just fantastic, and you should be proud of being here. To all the finalists of the CEO Award, as the video said, you've done so much for the companies that you lead, and so congratulations to you. But the CEO of the Year Award is the category leader, Nathan Martin, Deep Local. Nathan, come on up.
Wow, I honestly didn't prepare anything because I really didn't expect to win. But there's so many great people on that, and people like Jess Tribus, who I've known since I started my company 11 years ago. And I just want to thank everyone because it's been a really big year for Deep Local, a lot of transition. We're a company that kind of existed by accident for a long time. And we existed a lot because we had support from everyone from Idea Foundry, Carnegie Mellon, Innovation Works, Tech Council, Audrey, everyone really helped us along the years, kind of figuring out what we do. Keystone Innovation Zone tax credits got us through the first few years, and we always kind of kept figuring it out. We figured it out because of really making sure that I surrounded myself with great, awesome people, and some of them are at my table with me tonight. And I just think that's the best way to run a company, is surround yourself with people that are smarter than you and give them the freedom and support their ambition to do things that are larger than they think is possible. And I've been kind of running that way for 11 years. And this year we did become a part of a larger holding company that doesn't normally have a presence in Pittsburgh. We hope to bring more of the advertising and technology scene to the city. I love seeing the city change. It's changed so much in 11 years. I just love being a part of it, watching it happen and helping to support it as much as we can. We're small, we're humble, we're difficult to describe still to this day. But I thank you so much. It means so much to be honored with this. It truly is flattering. I don't know what else to say. Thank you.
So the University of Pittsburgh Innovation Institute serves as the hub of all commercialization activities at the Pitts campus. Everything from overseeing the university's intellectual property docket, to licensing technologies developed on campus, to creating new startups based on university technology, to helping faculty, staff, and students, and the region moving new technologies from the university out to the world. Startups help propel technology excellence in Pittsburgh by really serving as the basis of our innovation ecosystem in the region. The more startups we have, the more people we need to run those startups, the more outside funding that comes in to help those startups get created, the more larger companies that come in that get interest into our startup companies. The more startups we have, the more vibrant our economy is, and the more successful that we'll end up being.
Startup of the Year. Angler Labs.
Angler is a technology company. We're focused on sport fishing. Since we launched our products in December, we've had tremendous success in our growth, both in our user base. We're coming up on 20,000 users, as well as our distribution of the hardware accessory that works within our platform, the Angler Tracker. We're continuing to grow that with major big box distributors, but then also with your mom and pop fishing shops that you might find on your way to your favorite fishing location.
Aerial Precision Medicine.
Aerial Precision Medicine is a Pittsburgh-based company that integrates clinical and genetic information into a decision support platform. The accomplishments that Aerial Precision Medicine have had over the past year are related to fully integrating our cloud-based system, the Aerial platform, linking patient platform, linking a clinician platform. We have an internal database that we are using to provide and aggregate the best information about these patients' conditions and streamline that directly to the doctor's hands.
For All Secure.
For All Secure is a tech startup whose goal is to check the world's software for exploitable bugs. We've been working on this problem of checking software for about 10 years. 2 years ago, we got challenged from DARPA to come up with a fully autonomous solution for checking software. Our system is called Mayhem. Mayhem won this contest and won $2 million. We're using that to build a company, to bring this to the world. Every IoT device that you buy probably has vulnerabilities. That's how attackers break into computers. With Mayhem, we can go and find those problems and we can fix them to protect everyone.
Forest Devices.
At Forest Devices, we're building the EKG for the brain. See, only 1 in 7 hospitals is a designated stroke center. So if your medic doesn't know you're having a stroke, it's very likely that you're going to go to the wrong place first. In fact, about half of all stroke patients end up going to the wrong hospital first. AlphaStroke helps medics in the field identify those patients who need stroke treatment right now. I realized that we could take this technology, we could shrink it down, we could make it durable enough and fast enough to use in an emergency setting.
Pika Labs.
Pika Labs is a Pittsburgh, PA startup. We focus on cardiovascular devices and specifically for underserved and underlooked at markets. So Pika Labs recently got our first product cleared for market in Europe. We call that the X-Graft Radio-Opaque Vascular Graft. This is the first cardiovascular graft which is able to be seen clearly under X-ray imaging. This allows you to visualize both the orientation and location of the device and may provide some additional information to the practitioner that you would not be able to see with any other vascular prosthesis.
Skycision.
We're on a mission to help farmers produce more effectively and efficiently. We do that by analyzing drone-collected and satellite-collected aerial imagery. Where we've found most of our traction early on is with very high-value crop types. So we've found ourselves on the West Coast with a lot of high-end wineries. We're looking at yields of north of $20,000, $30,000 per acre. So it's a great pleasure to be able to kind of bring cutting-edge digital technologies to a long generational industry like agriculture. CB Insights, they did kind of a market map of the top 100 ag startups that are out there today, and we were identified as one of the top 100 kind of pioneering the future of farming.
Small change.
Small Change is a real estate crowdfunding platform. We're using the Jobs Act to help raise money for real estate projects. Right now, we're the only place where anyone in the country can go and make an investment in a project that they care about. Anyone over the age of 18 under that regulation can invest. We have raised over $1 million now for 6 different projects. I think we can expand on that and reach a lot more people and really make a difference in cities.
Please welcome to the stage the Interim Director of the University of Pittsburgh Innovation Institute, Evan Fasher.
Thank you. Good evening. The University of Pittsburgh is very excited to be associated with the Startup of the Year category. Over the last 5 years alone, the university has spun out about 100 new companies, and over that period of time, those companies have raised over $400 million in venture capital. We look forward for all the companies nominated tonight to go on to do great things, not only for themselves and the region, but for society. So with that in mind, the category leader is Skycision.
So I just want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. This is an amazing honor. I was just happy to be here. I didn't think we'd end up on stage tonight. There's some amazing other companies that were up for Startup of the Year and across all other, competition categories. So you guys heard a little bit about what we do, but we, as a world, face a huge problem with global food security. And so at Skycision, we're trying to make a little dent in that problem by helping farmers grow more efficiently and enhance food security for our world. So we're super excited to have an amazing founding team. We're out of Carnegie Mellon. We're as Pittsburgh as it comes. Thank you to the Tech Council for all the support. Carnegie Mellon's been amazing. We have a great team of investors and advisors, and we're just so happy to be here. Thank you so much for all of your guys' time and coming out. Thank you.
AT&T is a global communications giant that also has shifted its focus in terms of supplying entertainment and information. I joke all the time that our telegraph division isn't as busy as it used to be, but we're about the data, and that has a lot of impact in a lot of ways in our lives, from how we entertain ourselves to how we educate ourselves to how we communicate to one another when we develop great products. So AT&T is sponsoring the Consumer Product of the Year category, and well, we're so much driven by our consumers, by our customers, that we like being part of the new and part of the innovation that's happening. So it's gratifying to be somebody that's recognizing the biggest and the best.
Innovator of the Year, Consumer Products. Diamond Kinetics.
At Diamond Kinetics, we sit at the cutting edge of the intersection of sports and technology. One of the most exciting things that's happened for us this year has been the progression to move our technology into baseball bats to create smart bats. And we launched that this year alongside one of the major equipment manufacturers, Marucci Sports, where now our technology is integrated right into the knob of the baseball bat. We now have millions of swings that our technology has enabled. We work with 18 Major League Baseball teams, and watching people use our product, understand how to get better, use our tools to have a little more fun playing baseball is really, really exciting and fulfilling for me.
Phillips.
Philips Respironics is in the business of helping people sleep and breathe better. We're particularly proud of a new product innovation that we brought to the market this year. We call it the DreamStation Go CPAP therapy platform. CPAPs are made for the treatment of obstructive sleep apnea. These patients often depend on their therapy through the night, and some of these people travel, and it's difficult for them to take their therapy on the road. This platform was developed for those who need to get their therapy in a more portable, convenient format so they can take it on the go with them.
Shell Games.
Shell Games is a video game design and development studio where we develop a mixture of educational games and entertainment games. So Happy Atoms is a game that we created for kids who are interested in learning more about chemistry. We find teachers get very excited about it because it makes it so much easier for kids to understand. Even college students, we found, get a lot of benefit about getting a more intuitive sense of how atoms form into molecules. Seeing kids actually get excited and comfortable with the nature of chemistry makes me feel good about what the future may hold.
SimCoach Games.
We empower people, such as job seekers and students, to explore careers and to practice career skills and connect with potential training programs or employers using mobile video games. So our solution is called the SimCoach Skill Arcade. The data around who's playing these games, what games they're playing, how well they're doing, is accessible to training programs and industries and employers, so they can look at a better pool of pre-qualified, interested workforce.
UPMC Health Plan.
UPMC Anywhere Care is a synchronous mobile video platform that allows a consumer from the convenience of their mobile phone to actually have a two-way interactive consult with a physician. Consumers can now avoid going into a physician's office and do it from the convenience of their couch.
Please welcome to the stage the Regional Director of External Affairs at AT&T, Jim Penna.
Good evening. AT&T and its 500 employees here in Allegheny County are very proud to be part of the Pittsburgh Tech Council and especially Tech 50, especially the fine women of AT&T who join me this evening over here who can be very loud if they want to be. AT&T is proud to be here because we're proud of you. We are proud of what you represent. We kind of live in a time where we're focusing on what divides us, and the reality is this room represents the potential. We're proud of your capacity, your ingenuity, your diversity, and in some cases, your audacity. You are a living, breathing example of all that America is capable of, and that heartbeat is coming out of Pittsburgh. Thank you. A dear friend and former mentor, some of you are old enough to remember Myron Cope, once told me that people aren't great because people call Pittsburgh home. Pittsburgh is great because of the people who call Pittsburgh home. Again, you are proof of that. It's my great pleasure to announce to you tonight the Innovator of the Year Consumer Products in a very tight category. And the category leader is Shell Games.
All right, thanks Tech Council. And this Happy Atoms came out of Jesse Shell's head. Like this one came right out of his head. He messed around in the basement for a long time until he finally convinced me to let him play around in the office. And it's amazing that it's a product, it's on shelves, it's helping kids today. So we're really proud of it. Mike Lee right here, it came out of Jesse's head, and Mike made it real. So thank you, Mike Lee. Thanks, everybody.
Highmark is one of the largest integrated delivery and financing health systems in the country. We're one of the largest Blue Cross plans in the country. We serve over 5 million members in our insurance division, and we provide services through all of our hospitals in the Allegheny Health Network to Western Pennsylvania residents. The new innovative technology allows us to engage our members in ways that we could never do it before. The technology sector has become part of our fabric in Western Pennsylvania. No matter what industry you are in, the technology sector impacts what we do.
Innovator of the Year, Health IT. Careform.
Careform is a technology-enabled pharmaceutical services company. We essentially help patients and providers navigate through very complex reimbursement landscapes to ultimately connect patients with the drugs and therapies that they need. The past year, we've been able to grow over 100% in terms of revenue and headcount, and we've maintained nearly 100% growth over the past 5 years since we were founded in 2012. Our revenue growth has meant reinvestment in our people and our infrastructure, as evidenced by our amazing new office. We hope to be here for a long time and continue this growth.
Health monitoring.
Health Monitoring Systems is a data analytics company focusing on the healthcare industry. We're working with public health departments from California through Connecticut to understand the impact of the opioid addiction crisis upon mothers and children, upon families trying to get rehabilitation. And what we're working on with the CDC, the DEA, and state health departments is to develop a model that can accurately forecast the number of non-fatal and fatal opioid overdoses across an entire state and down to a very local region. This will allow people to understand the value of their intervention and whether they're being effective in their policy responses.
Diagnosis.
We at Diagnosis are an online dermatology company. We have had tremendous growth. We're in 40 states. We have over 300 doctors on the network. From a customer satisfaction point of view, the best net promoter score you can have is 100. The industry average is something like 36. Ours is 75. But what has really been successful this year for us is reaching out and getting some key partnerships. Walgreens, Walmart, Albertsons, Giant Eagle. Those are all helping us to get our name, our awareness, our brand, just the fact that we have this service out into the consumer's hands.
M-Modal.
M-Modal has a huge investment in research and development, specifically around artificial intelligence, machine learning, speech recognition. We provide technologies to healthcare providers to help them capture what's going on with the patient. Every day we're working with some of the leaders in healthcare, people like the Mayo Clinic, Allegheny Health Networks here in Pittsburgh, Kaiser Medical Center in California, and Adventist in Florida. So it really gives us the opportunity to see the most cutting edge and the best delivery systems across the country.
MedRespond.
MedRespond is a patient engagement company. We use video agents to create a conversation with the patient about their healthcare journey. One of our goals is to integrate our product together with the EHR solutions that are being used by the industry today. That provides us with an automatic distribution vehicle for our program. We basically support the healthcare navigator at 3 in the morning when the patient has those questions. The most important thing about what we do is we're helping patients and their families.
NetHealth.
So NetHealth is a fast-growing tech company that has a vibrant culture and is making a massive impact on healthcare. NetHealth's growth has been a combination of organic growth and acquisitive growth. Where we didn't want to build a software system, we've purchased and acquired a company that we think was like-minded and a good fit for NetHealth's culture. As we've acquired new brands and new entities, we are redeveloping the software systems on what is the XFIT platform. The XFIT platform differentiates us from our competitors because we have one stop, one spot for everything our customers are going to need in the future on one web-based platform.
Please welcome to the stage the Senior Vice President of Pennsylvania Markets at Highmark, Anthony Benevento.
Good evening. Highmark is very proud to be a partner with the Pittsburgh Technology Council. We're also very proud of everything that all of you do to make our community vibrant and continue to support what we have in Pittsburgh. Now, the category leader is Modal.
So just like everybody else, I didn't prepare very well for this. So I don't know if everybody knows, M-Modal has been in Pittsburgh for about the last 15 years. We started as a healthcare IT company supplying services and products to other healthcare IT companies. For the last 6 or 7 years, we went straight to our consumers, which are physicians. So it's been a really exciting place to work for all of us, I think. We're very proud of the company. We're proud of Pittsburgh. We're proud of the customers. Customers have really pushed us to make products and come up with solutions to very challenging problems. So I just wanted to thank our customers, AHN here in Pittsburgh. We have customers all across the United States, into Europe, Canada, and Australia. So we're really excited. I wanted to thank everybody. Thank you.
I'm proud to work for a company, Comcast Business, that is providing fantastic technology to small and large businesses. With our small business products, our fiber optic products, we are creating technologies that allow companies to grow. I'm very fortunate to work every day with great leaders. A culture leader to me is someone who creates an environment where innovation can flourish. To me, they are a critical cornerstone to a great company that allows innovation to happen.
Culture Leader of the Year. AutoSoft.
AutoSoft is the 4th largest dealer management system software provider in the U.S. Having a great culture at AutoSoft is really important because having happy employees that are engaged, that carries through to provide the best customer service and experience to our customers. Office Vibe has been a great tool for us. We get feedback that we would never find out otherwise. It's got us to where we are to be one of the best places to work in Pennsylvania. And we now have a line at our door of people who want to work here, so we can be selective of the people we hire, and those people stay with us a long time.
Confluence.
Confluence is a software company. Our software really is pretty simple in the sense that it just turns data into knowledge and delivers it all the places it has to go in the world. We've really spent a lot of time trying to find the best ways to tie people together over a very large area. We have offices in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, in London, in Brussels. People are tied together by their sense of their human connections, the things that make them feel like they've got more in common than less in common. And we really try to cultivate that through those dialogues and those activities that are outside of delivering to the client.
Excel for Apps.
Excel for Apps is a software company. We've always understood ourselves, to have a good culture. But in the past year, we've really explored more. What we've come to understand is that there are essentially 3 things that drive a good culture. First of all is individuals' need for autonomy. All of us, we want to have, we want to be self-directed. The second thing is also in terms of mastery as well. We want to be masters, we want to be skillful at something. And then the third thing is a sense of purpose, is that we want to work towards a higher goal. And so that's where we have learning and development processes that really help the individual to develop those skills for things that they are passionate about.
Summa.
The culture at Summa is really one that's evolved organically over the 20 years that the company has been in business, and it's very tradition-rich. So we're really proud to be ranked one of the best places to work in Pittsburgh by the Business Times for 9 consecutive years. This is a services business, and our product is our people. So hiring and retaining like-minded people to be part of our team is an important ingredient of our success. It really manifests itself in a successful product and end service for our clients.
Tier 1 Performance Solutions.
Tier 1 is a company that helps organizations perform better by helping the performance of their people. From a cultural perspective, Tier 1 is very aspirational. We're constantly challenging ourselves to think about how we can improve the lives of our people. Last year, we became an employee-owned company, and we did that through an employee stock ownership plan. So we've always had the mindset of thinking like owners, but now every employee really is an owner. At the heart of it, the reason Tier 1 has so many programs about people is because we truly, deep down, care about people, and it's as simple as that.
Please welcome to the stage the Vice President of Comcast Business, Tony Murphy.
Thank you so much. So great to be here with you. Tonight, Comcast Business is privileged to recognize the Culture Leader of the Year. Everyone in this room knows that creating a culture of innovation starts with a great leader. And this year's category leader for Culture Leader of the Year is AutoSoft.
I'd like to thank the Pittsburgh Technology Council for this honor and thank them for their many years of leadership in the technology industry. AutoSoft, as Bryce mentioned, is the 4th largest provider of dealer management software in the US. And yes, we are a small software company in Western Pennsylvania. The company was invented in the Vion family basement about 20-some years ago. And through their family values and their leadership, they knew the right culture to attract the right people to lead the company to success. You heard Bryce talk about Office 5, an amazing software product that any of your companies could use to connect with your employees and to build a stronger company. There is also a product out there called Bonusly, which we use, which allows every individual employee to give bonuses to other employees. And it's these types of cultural steps that have really helped make AutoSoft one of the leading companies in the US. Thank you.
So CGI is a large-scale systems integrator and IT services company. We think of ourselves as being at the heart of digital transformation, which to us means helping our customers become customer-centric digital organizations. And we help them go from their current operating models into new digitally driven operating models. CGI sponsors Tech 50 because we feel that consulting and IT services companies help propel technology excellence in Pittsburgh. They are frequently innovators in their own right, and they'll bring innovation and new technologies to their customers and to the companies here in Pittsburgh.
Solution Provider of the Year, Consulting and IT Services. Axion Labs.
Axion Labs is a global technology IT services company. Hooked on Talent is basically a applicant screening software. We developed this tool to connect our clients with the top candidates. We bring transparency through video interviewing. You get a network of technical screeners who screen the candidate, and you get to only see candidates who've been approved by the technical screener. Hence, it saves you a lot of time.
Continuum Managed Services.
At Continuum, what we really do is we empower managed service providers. And we do that with a SaaS-based IT management platform. We've been able to help them provide world-class service to their end clients and really help fuel our growth over the past 5 years. We've achieved 17 straight quarters of double-digit growth. So we've been expanding internationally, especially the last year. So we have 10 employees now in the UK, and we're expanding to the Benelux region and the Nordics region. We've opened an office in Sydney, Australia, and we've been named one of the top places to work in Pittsburgh the last 3 years running.
Ethical Intruder.
Ethical Intruder is a cybersecurity company. There's a few things that have really propelled the company. One of them is our cyber reliability maturity model, which is basically a roadmap for companies that are looking to either grow, mature, or really just start a cybersecurity program. So we go into those organizations and basically find out how can we grow their company based on their compliance obligations, based on their security obligations, and most important, based on the business obligations they have with their partners. And I think that's really helped to propel us forward, as it's not so much just about the technology, but really understanding their business.
IQ Inc.
IQ Inc. is a custom software solutions, software testing, and quality assurance service provider. In 2014, we set an initiative to double our revenue and the number of employees at IQ. In 2016, we started looking at the metrics. It wasn't just about doubling the size of the company, but it was what is our success rate. And we found out that in 2016, we had 26 significant projects, just under 2.5 million. And of those 26 projects, we were able to implement 100% on time, within budget, and quality.
Lunametrics.
Lunametrics does three things. We work in analytics, we work in digital marketing strategy, and finally, Lunametrics works in training for both analytics and digital marketing. Our company had compound annual growth rate of 46% over the last 3 years. Our consulting has grown and our training has grown because there's just greater demand for people who want to know how they're doing online and how they can do better online.
Plus Consulting.
Plus is an international consulting company with operations throughout the U.S. and Australia. Plus Consulting's name has become increasingly synonymous with that of thought leadership in technology throughout the region. Our many years of involvement and leadership with the CIO group, the IT manager group, and the Chief Information Security Officer organization has proven that we're really investing and contributing to our region's growing technology sector.
SDLC Partners.
We focus with our clients, both business and IT organizations, to help them deliver strategic solutions and initiatives through the execution, really, of agile and scalable projects.
The last 12 months have been pretty amazing. We've moved to the new collaborative workspace over in PPG. We've continued our investment with DDI around leadership development, and ultimately we've continued to invest in both technology and soft skills for our employees.
Summa.
Summa is a consulting and system integration firm. The last year in particular has been really exciting for us. We are working with Barnes & Noble to create a Nook Press. We've also added Enersys, a large global market-leading battery manufacturing company, to our client roster. The digital transformation work that we're doing really impacts companies and many industries that are looking to change the game with respect to how they leverage technology to gain competitive advantage.
Please welcome to the stage the Vice President of CGI, Bernie Mongilio.
All of us at CGI are pleased to sponsor the Tech 50 Awards to recognize the finalists for their achievements and their contributions to our vibrant business community here in Pittsburgh. It's my pleasure to announce that the category leader is Ethical Intruder.
First of all, did not expect to win, did write a couple of notes at the last minute. Have been coming to these awards for, I think, 18 or 19 years. And I remember my first event thinking how cool the community was and how special of an event this was. I'm so proud to have our team be here today and be represented by the Tech Council and the community. Want to thank Audrey and the Tech Council. Want to thank the Pittsburgh region that's been just fantastic for us over the last several years. We started in 2010, but recently just started refocusing back in the Pittsburgh area. So cybersecurity it doesn't discriminate as far as hacking and who gets hit. Everybody here could be a victim. We found that out this year through a lot of the major breaches that happened, whether they were breaches, unfortunately, that even affected some health systems here in Pittsburgh, whether it was Equifax that affected, I guess, half the people in the room. Those breaches all were related to vulnerabilities that companies like Ethical Intruder and cybersecurity companies find every day. So I just want to thank the team. Can't be here without the team. They've really done a fantastic job this year. Want to thank, again, the Tech Council. Want to thank the nominees in our group. I know a lot of them, and they're all fantastic. So thank you, Pittsburgh. Thank you, Tech Council, and have a good night.
It
Uber sponsors Tech 50 because technology is the core of what we do. When we started this, building an autonomous vehicle, it was all about building tech. It was all about the thing. And what we quickly learned was the thing isn't a thing without the team. And that team can't be the amazing team that it has to be if it's not balanced, if it's all about IQ and not EQ. Companies in life sciences are looking to improve quality of life, and so is Uber, and that's what makes it so exciting for us.
Innovator of the Year, Life Sciences. Better Body Image.
Better Body Image is a visual wellness technology that fits into the preventative medicine space. It is based on 17 years of collected body change data, which will show users how their body will look in the future. In the last 6 months, we have started seeing tremendous interest from corporate wellness companies, insurance companies, and weight management companies that want to use our technology to help their consumers stay focused on their health and their wellness goals.
Carmel Therapeutics.
Carmel Therapeutics is a regenerative medicines company focused on enhancing and accelerating the healing process for both bone and soft tissue. Our biggest accomplishments have been a meeting with the FDA where they have agreed that Carmel is ready to move to phase 3 clinical development for its first product, Bone Healing Accelerant. In addition to that, we moved into a new facility. We have a manufacturing suite that is now ISO 7 certified. That's allowing us to continue our success and progress on our journey to creating a regenerative medicines company.
Cook Myocyte.
We at Cook Myocyte for the past 15 plus years have been developing a novel type of treatment option for patients with bladder dysfunctions and other types of muscle disorders. What we're trying to do is really use the principles of regenerative medicine. Through clinical trials, the physician takes a skeletal muscle biopsy from the patient's leg, and that biopsy sample is shipped to our facility here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where we use our methods to isolate the muscle cells with the hope of restoring the dysfunctional muscle tissue. When we go to the FDA and to other regulatory authorities, we could say, here's everything you need to know about our product, and hopefully they give us the pass to offer this to people on the commercial market.
Foundation Radiology.
The academic community typically exists in its own world, and the local community hospitals have their own. And what we have done is begin to bridge the gaps between the two, to provide the full range of subspecialty care that exists in academic hospitals and allow that to be utilized by physicians in community hospitals.
We again integrate into a medical community so that we can become part of the fabric of that community.
Omnicell.
Omnicell is a 25-year-old company in healthcare. We focus on medication management and medication adherence. We believe so much about the automation of pharmacy. Our goal is to get to what we call the lights out pharmacy, which is basically no people involved in managing the medications, ideally all the way from doc to patient. The aim of the inventions that we have now and will have in the future is to reduce the time that our practitioners, whether they are pharmacy technicians or nurses, are interacting with the machinery and the workflows, and so they have more time to spend time with patients.
Please welcome to the stage the Senior Manager of Public Affairs of Pennsylvania and Delaware of Uber, Shari Shapiro.
Each of the finalists in the life sciences category are making breakthroughs to create a more efficient, accessible, and effective healthcare system, which is something that we all need. In short, their work saves lives. I'm honored and humbled to announce the leader in the life sciences category. And the category leader is, hold for fumbling, Carmel Therapeutics. Congratulations.
Well, I have to say I'm very surprised. It was such a great group of nominations, so thank you very much. Thank you to the Tech Council for this award. And for we've had a lot of changes this year at Carmel, and it really could not have been for such a wonderful team who's behind me. They've been amazing with new facility, gaining our approval to go to a phase 3 trial, and working towards our IND filing. So on behalf of our CEO, Randy, who was unable to be here, thank you, and we really appreciate this honor. Thank you.
K&L Gates is an international law firm providing advice and counsel to every conceivable kind of corporate client and business client. We have about 2,000 lawyers throughout about 48 offices throughout the world. So this category, innovation technologies, these are companies that are providing cutting-edge technologies to other companies, permitting their customers to provide their services and products faster, cheaper, easier, allowing them to be successful. So the success, these companies, their impact is exponential compared to other companies. They play an essential role in the growth and success of the other companies.
Solution Provider of the Year, Innovative Technology. 412 Food Rescue.
412 Food Rescue recovers food from food retailers and transports it to nonprofits who are in need. 412 Food Rescue is one of the fastest growing food recovery organizations in the United States. In as little as 2 years, we have rescued over 1.8 million pounds of food, and we work with over 275 retailers and over 300 nonprofits. I think what's even more amazing is that in the Pittsburgh region, over 2,000 people have signed on to be food rescue heroes.
ANSYS.
ANSYS is the global leader in engineering simulation. We enable our customers to innovate and to solve the world's most complex engineering challenges. We also hired some people in our team to specifically focus on startups, not only here in Pittsburgh, but across the country and across the globe. We want to be part of supporting that ecosystem to have those brilliant computer scientists and engineers and designers to use our technology to make the world a better place.
Cybergenetics.
Cybergenetics is a Pittsburgh-based bioinformation company. TrueAllele is a technology that Cybergenetics developed. We provide it to crime labs as a product. Most DNA evidence is a mixture of 2 or more people that's very hard for crime labs to accurately interpret. TrueAllele separates DNA mixtures, making it easier to get accurate DNA match statistics, whether it's for exonerating the innocent, convicting the guilty, or helping to avoid convicting the innocent. I think it's fantastic that we can bring science into justice.
Gray matter.
At Gray Matter, we work on something called the Industrial Internet. We use a unique blend of technology, consulting, some of our own IP to help some of the biggest manufacturing companies, water companies, and energy companies work smarter with their data. And at Gray Matter, we really have a growth-oriented philosophy, so we've been knocking the barriers to growth down. The people we have are awesome. We have an unbelievably great process for strategic planning and execution. It's evident to anybody that tours through how cool of a place it is to work.
Jazz HR.
Jazz HR greatly simplifies and improves results of recruiting for small businesses through a very intuitive and simple to use software. Over the course of the last year and a half, we have added channels as a way to expand our reach into US-based small businesses. So we have partnered with large small business aggregators such as Namely, such as ZipRecruiter, such as JustWorks, to help propel us forward into a much more rapidly growing company.
Luma Institute.
Luma is a catalyst that empowers people to innovate everywhere. We do that by providing training, resources, and innovation capability development programs. As a mission-driven company, we believe our success is best measured by what our clients achieve using the Luma system of innovation. From an innovation lab in Rwanda to a cohort of Pittsburgh police officers to a company like Autodesk, which is a Fortune 500 company. It's the innovation changes these individuals, teams, and organizations are bringing to their world that matter to us.
Savvier.
Savvier is a very unique business. We solve problems that are typically overlooked by existing software packages. With the Savvier Knowledge Management System, we've been able to eliminate the time that it takes to onboard new employees by closing the knowledge gap from someone that's been inside the business for 20 years to someone that has just started 3 months ago. Typical solutions are for medium to large size companies such as Vector Security, Calgon Carbon, Arconic. We've been able to go into those companies and create solutions that help propel the business into the future.
TrueFit.
Here at TrueFit, we love working with companies of all sizes to create new software products. One of the projects that was really meaningful for us was working with the Center for Victims here locally. We worked with them to automate a process that they have in place so that victims get notified when offenders move through the criminal justice system. Another project that we really enjoyed working on this past year was launching Teamology, which is a platform that helps teachers work with students around character development. We get excited about creating software that makes the world a better place.
Please welcome to the stage David Lehman, partner at K&L Gates.
Good evening. We at K&L Gates are delighted to continue to sponsor the Tech 50 Awards and celebrate the achievements of these great companies. Congratulations to all the finalists. And the category leader is, let's see. I hope it's really large so I can see it. There it is. Cybergenetics.
I'd like to thank Pittsburgh for providing an amazing environment with universities and hospitals and neighborhoods and people for being able to build an innovative science that can reach in with computers into forensic evidence and find truth. I'd like to thank Pittsburgh for creating an amazing legal environment where we could innovate in the courts and work with phenomenal prosecutors, defenders, and judges to find new ways of communicating DNA evidence. And finally, I'd like to thank Pittsburgh for giving us just an amazing community of being able to build a company with great employees where we could have an impact on the country in bringing much better science into justice. Thank you, everyone.
Carnegie Mellon University is a world-class institution whose mission is to perform education and research at the cutting edge of technology, fine arts, public policy, and many other very important societal topics. Manufacturing is going through an intense renaissance as I speak. It's very important to be doing manufacturing in order to innovate. To me, having manufacturers that are prepared to uptake and trial different types of technologies and use them to improve their business is, in fact, one of the most important things that we can be having happen here in Pittsburgh.
Innovator of the Year, Manufacturing. Boxy.
So Boxy is a desktop fabrication device. We had a very, very successful crowdfunding campaign. Our set goal was $50,000. We raised $1.2 million, which sets us to be the second most funded fabrication tool ever in Kickstarter's history. At this point, we've delivered right around 1,000 units, and now we're in 46 different countries. So in the past 2 years, we have developed a product, funded that product, and created a manufacturing line without any major funding. That is an exceptional point of pride for us.
Hahnel Storage Systems.
Hahnel Storage Systems, custom designs and manufactures vertical storage machinery all around the world. We've got probably close to 70,000 machines. Last couple of years, we've done an awful lot in healthcare, also in retail fulfillment and internet fulfillment. And what we're finding in our service-based economy right now is there are many areas in the service industries, such as healthcare, that are absolutely behind the times and can benefit from this type of technology. This changes their life in many, many ways.
IAM Robotics.
So at IAM Robotics, we provide a full set of solutions for material handling in industry with autonomous robots. This can really be used in any industry where people are just used as simple object movers. What we've really accomplished in the last 12 months is getting our robots to work at a performance level that's really unprecedented. We train Swift how to recognize products by using Flash to collect all of the data that Swift needs to recall to know what it's picking and where it is. Our customers can't find and keep enough talented people to do this kind of work, so they need to automate in order to move the bar.
Interphase Materials.
Interphase Materials is an advanced materials company that improves the efficiency of power plants and buildings using our proprietary chemical technologies. Last year, we were nominated as a Tech 50 finalist, and at that time, we only had a single employee, and our space was only around 200 to 300 square feet. Now we've scaled up the technology. We have a contract with the Navy to work on the nuclear submarine systems, and also working on both coasts of both power plants and additional building facilities. We've grown to over 8 employees and have 6,000 square feet at the U Park facility in Harmer, PA.
MSA, the safety company.
MSA is in the business of developing and innovating products that protect people in the workplace. The G1 SCBA is an exciting product that we've developed for the firefighters. It improves communication, improves accountability, provides thermal imaging capability for the firefighter, and improves survivability for the firefighter. It's revolutionizing the way firefighters think about their protection and what they need for increased fireground safety.
Optimus Technologies.
Optimus builds technology to enable commercial diesel trucks to operate on renewable and sustainable fuels. We've got 26 pieces of our technology on garbage trucks and recycling trucks here in Pittsburgh. And from that, we've also been able to expand elsewhere. We've got projects in Georgia, Florida, Michigan with small trucking companies and companies like Frito-Lay. Our technology seamlessly integrates with engine manufacturers' offerings, and what that allows us to do is really move the needle in terms of engine performance and current technology offerings.
Please welcome to the stage the Dean of the College of Engineering at Carnegie Mellon University, James H. Garrett, Jr.
Thank you. Thank you. On behalf of Carnegie Mellon University, I would like to add my congratulations to all the finalists in this category, and for that matter, to all the finalists that we've seen here tonight. All of your nominations are very well deserved, and we should all be very proud of your accomplishments. And now to open the letter. And the category leader is MSA, the safety company.
So what do you think about a 102-year-old company winning an Innovation and Technology Award? I would really, my name's Steve Blanco. I'm the president of the Americas for MSA, and on behalf of all of our associates globally, I'm honored to accept this award. I would like to recognize the associates that have joined us here today. If you guys don't mind standing, that would be fantastic. And the reason I wanted them to stand is because these people are why the G1 is so successful. We have 14 patents on this product that was produced, designed, and developed here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And what a great honor to be here tonight to share with you how proud we are of something that saves lives. MSA is a safety company. Our mission has never changed in 102 years of existence, and that mission is that we protect men and women in the workplace. And that's what the G1 does. The G1 is our largest investment we ever had as an organization. It has, as I said, 14 patents. And just an indicator of the success we've had with the G1, we've converted, every sale we've had has been over 50% conversion of competitive product. And it's because of what it does for the firefighter, the heroes that we count on every single day to help protect us and our families and our friends. And that's what we count on. And we know that's what they expect from us at MSA. So thank you so much. I would like to thank the Pittsburgh Technology Council. Great event, great evening, and have a great night. Thank you so much.
Okay, what a night, right? You know, I don't like the saying everyone's a winner, because I'm pretty competitive, but I would like to say that every year I'm blown away by the people who are working tirelessly, doing incredible things. And this is a hard process for us. We get lots of applicants, we take this work seriously, we have judges, and we really try to understand what the footprint is that each and every one of these companies are really trying to build. But here's my parting words to all of you. Those of you who had a little bit of a leak into what some of these companies are doing, get to know them. See if you can open up your own Rolodex and try to help them. Be it investment, be it capital, figuring out how you can help them get some customers. Because the stronger we build the companies locally, the stronger we can change the world. So on that note, I want to thank everyone for being here. Thank you for being a part of our world, and thank all of you for letting the Tech Council be in our world. There is a woman who's actually responsible for this event. Her name is Monica Takis, and she is flying around. She's amazing. She's amazing, and she makes our lives at the Tech Council and mine personally pretty darn terrific. So thank you. We have things going on outside. Continue to mingle, get to know these companies, and like I said, it's only Thursday. There's probably stuff going on tomorrow that I'll report about. Have a great night.